Yes, Carlos. Come in, come in. Have a seat, have a seat. Um, Hector mentioned you wanted to speak to me about something. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Well, I'm a little confused. Was there a problem with the shipment? No. Okay, okay. So the shipment is secure down in the hold of the ship. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So I'm a little confused. If the problem isn't with the shipment, what's the issue, Carlos? It, is it your cut? Are you unhappy with that? Okay, no, no, okay. Gotta be honest. Not really sure what the problem is. The shipment is secure, and we're on our way to meet with the client. Repeat client, pays real good money, and you're happy with your cut. So what exactly is the problem? Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, is that all? Well, uh, hold on, Carlos. Don't get upset. Listen, listen. These women, it's not like they're Latinas. I mean, heck, none of these women are Hispanic at all. So there shouldn't be an issue. I mean, these women are from very poor countries. And, okay, so we lied to them. We told them we're taking them over to America to work as babysitters for very wealthy clients, to work as non registered nurses in smaller hospitals that can't afford insurance. You know, all the usual lies. We get them to come along and we tell them everything will be all right. We make sure to feed them, take care of them, and then we sell them to our clients. So, what's the problem exactly? Hmm. Oh, oh, I see, I see. Carlos, listen, 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 listen. Who cares? Who cares? Honestly, what does it matter as long as we get paid? And again, it's not as though these women are Latinas. None of them are Hispanic. So it's not like you're selling your sisters, cousins, anyone like that. I mean, yeah, honestly, if we started shipping over Hispanic women, there would be a mutiny among the crew. I mean, 90% of you are Hispanic. Well, come on. Come on, Carlos. You know I'm part Hispanic. I wouldn't dream of doing something like that. But you basically thought that all of these young women were being sold as workers in gentlemen's clubs and cat houses. Okay, well, some of them are. You think we have one client? Come on, Carlos. Some of them are, but some of them, yeah. I mean, we're selling them off to individuals who plan on harvesting their organs and selling them to the highest bidder. Well, Carlos, I'm sorry if you got the wrong impression, but again, who cares? I mean, we make very little money when we sell these women off to the flesh peddlers. Very little compared to the black market doctors who put them under, cut them open, take out their organs, and then they get sold to the highest bidder. And it's not like they have a painful death. They just go to sleep and never wake up again. Carlos, why are you getting upset? Let me tell you something. When I was in college, I had a roommate, and there was this freshman in college who was obsessed with him. He wanted nothing to do with her. She was ugly, she smelled, so he decided the best way to get rid of her was to pretend to be an alcoholic. So he bought some booze, went into the bathroom of the liquor store, opened it up, started drinking some of it, and poured some of it on himself. And guess what? He got caught by an employee in the bathroom. And she went and caught the manager. Manager saw him and said, "Listen, I don't care if you pour it on yourself or if you drink it. The only thing I care about is that you paid for it. But you can't be splashing alcohol in my bathroom. You're going to have to go." And yeah, I was kind of surprised that the liquor store had a bathroom, but okay. I mean, here's the thing. He didn't get kicked out for pouring it on himself. He didn't get kicked out for drinking it. He got kicked out for making a mess on the bathroom floor. I mean, the guy who was in charge of the liquor store, he didn't give a damn. Pour it on yourself or drink it, I don't care, just as long as you paid for it, and he did. Now, I remembered that story. The truth is, Carlos, these young women, who cares? What are they going to do with their life? You think any of them are going to be successful in life? They're going to live a life of poverty. They're going to get married to some loser who's going to use them as his personal punching bag. They're going to spit out a few children who are going to spend their entire lives in absolute horrendous poverty. You know what? These young women are a burden on their family. It doesn't matter if they leave for America and get really good paying jobs and send money back, or if they vanish, one less mouth to feed. Either way. So who cares? I mean, you didn't care when you thought we were selling these women to flesh peddlers. What do you think happens to those women when they're all used up and over 30? What do you think happens to them? You think the flesh peddlers give them some money and tell them to go? No. Come on, Carlos. When they get used up and they're no good, they vanish. And we all know what that means. Well, I mean, Carlos, come on. The ones who are going off to get their organs harvested and sold on the black market for huge amounts of money, why don't we harvest their organs? Because it's a lot simpler this way. Think about it. If we harvested their organs, that would take a lot of time, a lot of effort, and then we'd have to find a way to preserve those organs during the boat voyage to the client. Now, how are we going to do that? By the time we get there, those organs will be dead and rotted away. They're no good. This way, if those organs are inside of the bodies of these young women, we just leave them there. We feed them, we make sure they're not too cold, and by the time they get there and our clients harvest the organs, well, they're going to be fresh. See, that's why we don't do it. 1, it takes too much time. 2, how would we preserve them? And 3, we don't have any surgeons working in our gang. It's just easier to trick these young women, get them on the boat, and we take them to the client, and the client puts them to sleep, and the client harvests the organs, nice and fresh, ready to go. And I don't know, he probably sends them out immediately, or maybe turns around and does surgery on whatever wealthy piece of human garbage client they have. What do you want me to say, Carlos? It's just easier keeping the girls alive until we get them to the client. And those are the clients who pay the best. Listen, I don't give a damn what a client does with the girls that we bring to him, just as long as they pay. And this client, I suspect he's a surgeon who lost his medical license. Well, you lose your medical license, you don't lose your surgery skills. Oh no. So yeah, he's making fantastic amounts of money. And the money that we get is a large amount. But I doubt it's even 1% of what he earns. He's a good client in terms of he pays. Now, when we bring the girls to him, he looks them over, he examines them. Most of the time, he doesn't reject any of them. Occasionally, he does. But hey, what do you want me to say, Carlos? Just as long as they pay, I don't give a damn what they do with the product. Flesh peddler, organ harvester, maybe some sick, twisted. I don't care. I don't care. And neither should you. You get paid really well. So do all the guys. Now let's face it, Carlos. You can't tell me that your family doesn't like all the gifts you buy them. The house, the cars, the money. You were the one who told me how when you were a kid, you used to steal because otherwise you and your family wouldn't eat. If you want to be fancy, Carlos, you go ahead, but a little bit of advice from me. It's best to get something that's not too fancy, something that doesn't stand out. This is what I drive. Toyota Camry, fully loaded. It's basically, it's a luxury sedan in every way that counts. and it doesn't attract attention. So again, I don't give a damn what one of the clients does with the girls, just as long as we get paid. Okay? The flesh peddlers, the organ harvesters, the cultists who use them for weird rituals and stuff, I don't care. I don't care. And neither should you, Carlos. I mean, your family is taken care of. That's the only thing that matters, right? Your family is taken care of, and none of our products have a Hispanic heritage. So that's all you should give a damn about. Now, is there anything else? Carlos, I'm surprised at you. Listen, I asked you if there was a problem with the cargo. You said no. Apparently, there's a slight problem with the cargo. Well, you need to go handle it. You and Hector and a couple of the other guys go down there, make sure the two other guys have guns on them. But you and Hector, you handle it. I mean, honestly, if there's some woman down there making trouble, causing trouble, you take her aside to talk to her, okay? And then she just doesn't come back. But make it quiet, nice and quiet. What do I mean by quiet? Oh, Carlos. What do I mean by quiet? This is what I mean by quiet. Handle it, Carlos. Handle it. Nice and quiet. Make it quick. Get rid of the troublemaker. Okay? All right. Here you go. Use this. All right. Now, is there anything else? Okay, good. I mean, hey, just remember, Carlos, the product, the girls, the women, they're just product, and none of them are from Hispanic villages. None of them are from Hispanic countries. None of them are from Hispanic regions. So you know what? Don't let your conscience get to you. It's not good for business.